Boy, the resting is a super important process in all meat cooking, right? I mean, and it all has to do with the size of the meat itself. If we're at a steakhouse and we're cooking a steak, I mean, I don't know if you've ever been to a steakhouse and cut into a steak and you see that little like dead raw piece of meat in the center of the steak and you're like, how did that happen? That's an unrested steak, right? It hasn't had the opportunity to have all the juices come from the outside. So when we're cooking, what we're doing is we're pushing all of the fat and juices right to the center of the meat, all of it, right? And it's getting pushed and pushed and pushed and pushed. When we take it off the smoker or off the grill or anything else you're doing, you take a turkey out of the oven, you want to give it a time to let those juices and everything dissipate back out to the outside, right? So, I mean, that's what happens during the resting process. During the cooking process, we're jamming all of the moisture into the center of the meat.
Because the heat is around
Yeah,
it.
because the heat's doing that. And then when we pull it off, we have to allow it to rest.
Yes.
And that's how you get those beautiful, like, all the way through medium rare steaks. Now, for a brisket, and Damian said, it's a process, right? I mean, it's an hour, because it's a big piece of meat. I want to let a steak rest, I'm going to set it off to the side for 2.5 minutes max, and it's ready. But like, this is a big piece of meat, and it's not just a big piece of meat, it's a fatty piece of meat, which means that it retains an insane amount of heat. Like, they stay hot for a very long time because there's so much fat.
Thanks to all the bark that you create.
Yeah, that's true. And so like, so they'll retain their temperature. You're not sitting it out and letting it cool down necessarily. You're just allowing those juices and everything to, get throughout the whole thing.